What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna do a trade breakdown for today and also just a weekly recap, kind of lessons learned and stuff like that. So yeah, cool. Going into it, today's trade. My first trade that I got into was this 15-minute inversion. I entered on the 15-minute inversion, which was around here, which we swept that high. I did decide to go break even at like this point. Um, I don't really know why. I think mostly because I thought I'd kind of expected a pullback, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather take a bit of profit now and then get in again, try and get some more profit, which has happened. But at the same time, I could have just been holding this trade. But yeah, I did get in again. So that was my first trade. I think I got in around here and I got out around there. So it was only a small little win. I was like risking 100. I think I ended up closing for like 37. Then price came back up, tested a 15-minute gap, rejected it, came back down, inverted this 5 minutes. So I got in again. That's currently the trade I'm in now. Just pushing. I think TP's around here. Just pushing for a 1-to-1. I think my entry wasn't like the best, but I've gone break even now because we've took the internal low, so it's a free trade now. And then final trade I just got in was this 1 minute trade here, towards this low. I did actually wait for a really nice pullback as well. I was gonna wait for like 22, I think it was, but then I ended up thinking, do you know what, if we're gonna push that high, we might just push this high. So I ended up getting in at 29. Stop was above the high, and then yeah, targeted the lows. I was kind of and ahhing whether to just take full profit there or just try and hold it for the rest of these lows as well. But I'm kind of glad I took profit, to be honest. So obviously this is mountain. I could have probably doubled my profit here. I've left a lot of money on the table, but it's not always going to go that way, in it. So there's today's trade breakdowns. Today, coming into it, I felt confident because of the bias. So like I knew that this target, we still got like a lower target, which was here. We are quite low in the range, but I did a 50% from this high to that low, and I was kind of happy we took liquidity. I liked that we accumulated before this, and then the manipulation took this high, distributed nicely back into it, so everything kind of made sense for that. What is my profit here? 39. I might just move that to 39. Do you know, I might actually just close this, just lock in some profit. I'm at 80 up. Yeah, I'm gonna close that. I'm happy to close that. Yeah, that's just made up for the losses of yesterday, to be honest, that has. So I'm kind of happy to end the week on break even. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the confidence today came from that being a bias. Obviously I did get in with it being a bias, but obviously I had that as a target as well. So the fact that we came up, the pattern looked good, fundamentals, everything made sense. And then this 5 minute was interesting because watching this, I knew that it had accumulated because I was watching it. I was like, this is coming down, coming up, coming down. We've got two highs and lows trapped. And even though this doesn't look like the perfect accumulation, it actually is pretty good because we've got the bias. We come back for the deepest part of the trade. We manipulate above the high, distribute straight back into it. Obviously it's tough because you're not getting an entry that far, up and getting a good price. But once it inverts this far down, it's pretty sure to go. Like, it's pretty confidently gonna go at least to the low. And I'm thinking that part of me has been trying to take too much of perfect setups. And again, this was the same. Like, this is quite low in the range. This hadn't actually come back to 50% of this range. But what I liked about it was that we accumulated here, and then we also took a separate accumulation with the manipulation and then came straight back down. So it wasn't just that do you know what I mean? It wasn't this where we're chopping, come up and then come down, even though that did work as well. What I liked about it was that we chopped between there, and then we came up and took this, and then just swiftly distributed back into that range. So yeah, just lessons to be learned. I think I'm still, to be honest, this week of ending up break even kind of reflects how I've felt, because I've had confident days and I've had less confident days. I do think that my finding the drawing liquidity is the strongest thing that I can do every time. Like, the fact that I knew that this should have been safe, this kind of area we shouldn't break, helped me frame the rest of these trades, because really the rest of these trades aren't that amazing. This isn't that amazing, and this 1 minute wasn't that amazing. But because I had a strong bias, I ended up winning these trades. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And yeah, just need to keep back testing over the weekend, get my confidence back, get my strength back, because there is times, and I'm literally going in and out of that stage of feeling like I know it all and I'm an absolute god at trading, and then I go back to being an absolute peasant at trading, and I'm like literally kind of in and out of that phase. So it's just now trying to take those consistent steps to be like, okay, I know what I'm doing, I just need to keep repeating this process and not getting too indulged or engrossed in one way or the other, just keeping an open mind and just taking patient trades. So yeah, good end to the week.